Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I've got a really interesting story for you. It's short, simple, but packed with life-changing wisdom. It's an ancient parable called The Farmer and His Horse that teaches us a valuable lesson about how we should view life's ups and downs. Stick around, and by the end of this video, you'll walk away with a fresh perspective on life's challenges. Our story begins with a poor farmer who lived in a small village. He didn't have much, but he did have a strong, beautiful horse that helped him plow his fields and carry heavy loads. One day, the horse ran away. When the villagers heard the news, they rushed over to the farmer's house. They were quick to offer their sympathy and said, "Oh no, how unlucky you are. Losing your horse must be such a misfortune." The farmer, however, didn't react as they expected. He simply shrugged and said, "Maybe. Now, imagine that for a second. Your livelihood depends on this horse, and now it's gone." Yet the farmer didn't label it as good or bad. Crazy, right? But here's where things get interesting. A few days later, the runaway horse came back, and not only did it return, but it also brought along a group of wild horses. Suddenly, the farmer had a whole herd. When the villagers saw this, they came running back and said, "Wow, how lucky you are. You've gained more horses now. This is incredible." The farmer's response? "Maybe. This guy just doesn't get rattled, does he?" He didn't celebrate his newfound wealth. He stayed calm, even when things were seemingly going his way. Not long after, the farmer's son tried to tame one of the wild horses. But these horses were, well, wild. While trying to ride one, the son was thrown off and broke his leg. Once again, the neighbors came by to express their sympathy. They said, "What a tragedy. Now your son is injured, and he won't be able to help you on the farm. How unlucky you are." And once again, the farmer replied, "Maybe." It's at this point that we can start to see a pattern, right? The farmer doesn't label these events as good or bad. He just accepts them as they are. And that's something we could all learn from. By the way, if you're enjoying this story so far and want more wisdom-filled content like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I've got plenty more inspiring stories and life lessons coming your way, so stay tuned. Now, fast forward a few weeks. The country goes to war, and soldiers arrive in the village to draft all the young men to fight. They take away the village boys, except for the farmer's son, who's unable to go because of his broken leg. The villagers, once again, return to the farmer's house, saying, "You are so lucky. Your son doesn't have to go to war, and he is safe because of his injury." And of course, the farmer replies with the same calm response, "Maybe." So, what's the takeaway here? The farmer teaches us that life is unpredictable. What seems like a blessing could turn out to be a curse, and what feels like a misfortune might actually be a hidden opportunity. We don't always know the bigger picture. The lesson here is that we shouldn't be too quick to judge any situation. Instead of labeling events as good or bad, we can choose to remain open and trust the flow of life. Thanks for watching, and remember, life is full of surprises, but how we react makes all the difference. If you found value in this story, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and subscribe for more stories like this one. See you next time.